In a world that glorifies busyness, many of us have been taught that the more we work, the more we're worth. We chase deadlines, ignore our bodies, and convince ourselves that exhaustion equals dedication. But in Japan, this relentless pursuit has a name: karoshi, or death by overwork. It's a painful reminder that pushing beyond our limits doesn't always lead to success. Sometimes it leads to collapse. The Japanese once believed that loyalty and hard work defined honor. But over time, they learned that endless striving without balance only drains life of meaning. True success, the kind that lasts, comes not from running faster, but from walking with purpose. The Japanese concept of hansei, the practice of reflection, teaches us to pause, evaluate, and learn. It reminds us that progress isn't always about doing more. Sometimes it's about doing better. Maybe it's time to ask ourselves, are we building a future we'll enjoy living in, or just surviving to see the next paycheck? In Japan, there's a beautiful word that gives meaning to life: Ikigai. It means a reason for being. Your Ikigai lies at the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. It's the quiet compass that points toward a life of balance and fulfillment. While the world screams "do more," Ikigai whispers, "do what truly matters." Many people in Okinawa, home to some of the longest living individuals in the world, wake up each morning with calm joy. They don't rush, they don't overwork, they simply follow their Ikigai. For some, it's tending to a garden. For others, it's teaching or caring for others. They've mastered the art of living with purpose, not pressure. When you discover your Ikigai, work becomes more than survival. It becomes a form of peace. The question isn't how hard you're working, but whether your effort is aligned with your soul. In Japanese art, ma means the space between. It's the silent pause that gives shape to music. The empty room that makes a home feel calm, the quiet moment between breaths. In life, ma teaches us that stillness isn't a waste of time. It's the foundation of clarity. The Japanese know that beauty is not in constant activity, but in rhythm, a dance between doing and being. When we fill every moment with work, noise, and screens, we lose connection with ourselves. But when we embrace ma, we make room for intuition, creativity, and self-healing. Imagine your life as a painting without ma. It's cluttered and overwhelming. With it, every stroke becomes meaningful. To live sustainably, we must learn to rest without guilt, to pause without fear, and to breathe without hurry. Because the pause is not the end of progress, it's the birthplace of wisdom. A shokunin is a Japanese craftsman devoted to mastery but not obsession. Their goal isn't perfection for fame or money, but for the love of creation itself. They find joy in the process, not just the outcome. Whether it's a sushi chef, a calligrapher, or a carpenter, every shokunin knows that true excellence grows slowly like bamboo, rooted deeply before it rises tall. In a world obsessed with speed and results, we can learn from the shokunin spirit. Success is not a sprint, it's a meditation. When we focus on doing one thing with care and presence, we cultivate peace instead of pressure. Every stroke of effort becomes art. Every task, no matter how small, becomes meaningful. If you feel tired from chasing more, maybe it's time to honor enough, work with devotion, but never at the cost of your soul. Perfection is an illusion, and the Japanese art of Wabi-Sabi gently reminds us of that. It's the appreciation of things that are imperfect, impermanent, and incomplete. A cracked teacup, a faded wall, a wrinkled hand, all carry stories of time, resilience, and quiet beauty. So often, we overwork because we're afraid of being not enough. We polish, we push, we prove, forgetting that our humanity lies in our flaws. Wabi-Sabi invites us to breathe, to see beauty in progress rather than perfection. When we accept that life will always be a little unfinished, we free ourselves from the chains of constant striving. Success then becomes softer, more human, and infinitely more sustainable. Because peace isn't found in achieving perfection, it's found in embracing who we already are. In Japan, there's a healing practice called Shinrin-Yoku, or forest bathing. It's not exercise or hiking, it's simply being present in nature. Walking among trees, listening to the rustle of leaves, feeling the sunlight on your skin. Science shows it lowers stress, improves focus, and renews energy. But beyond science, Shinrin-Yoku reconnects us to something deeper, the rhythm of life itself. You're inward, maybe. Maybe this is the true secret to sustainable success. Not working harder, but reconnecting to what's real. To slow down, to breathe, to listen to yourself and the world around you. You are not a machine. You are a living, feeling being, meant to create, to love, to rest, to exist. So stop overworking, step into the silence. Let the Japanese wisdom of balance remind you. Success means nothing if it costs your peace. Find your Ikigai, embrace your ma, and live with gentle purpose, because your life deserves to be lived, not just endured.